ladies, gentlemen, a very good evening or good morning, wherever you are in the world. It is a pleasure to welcome you all and to have you all here. Good day and kia ora to our friends in Australia and New Zealand. Of course, it's a great pleasure to be here today to announce another major milestone in the history of the FIFA Women's World Cup and for the world of football more generally. Together with the chairman of Football Australia and the president of New Zealand Football, we are delighted to announce the host cities and stadiums for the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023. Hello, Chris, and hello, Johanna. Good to have you here.
Hello.
Obviously, this is a historic and a significant moment for FIFA, for Australia, and for New Zealand, and again, for the entire world of football. But before we announce the host cities, I would like to invite you to share some opening remarks about what hosting the FIFA Women's World Cup means to Australian and to New Zealand football community, and indeed to the whole countries. Please, Chris, Football Australia chairman, would you like to start sharing with us your views, your emotions about that?
Be delighted, President Gianni. Thank you very much, and hello to everybody. Since June of last year, when the rights were awarded to Australia and New Zealand, the mood in Australia in football has been palpable. The sense of anticipation that the world's biggest female tournament is coming to this country, an event we haven't seen here before, nothing like this since the Olympics of 2000. There's great levels of anticipation, lots of work going on, and people are really looking forward to the tournament kicking off. And today is a milestone moment. We find out which of the very worthy bidders will be host cities, and we wait with interest for the outcome.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Chris. Johanna, what are your feelings?
Thank you, President Gianni. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. No mai, haere mai, kite mai, Aotearoa. So I think you can hear in my voice the excitement that we would have in welcoming the athletes, their supporters and the spectators to both Aotearoa and Australia. You know, Chris is right. There's been lots of anticipation since we won the hosting rights back in June last year. And I'll share a little story that has occurred just recently where we've had a young woman who's come to us and she's really excited about the World Cup 2023. And so she's charged, if you like, ready to go. And so like Chris has said, we know that our host cities are waiting in anticipation, and it's really exciting to be part of this announcement tonight, for the world to hear what we're going to do. So no mai, haere mai, kite mai.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much again for sharing your emotions. Well, let's now move then to the official part, so to say, and to the host city announcement. So the 9 host cities for the FIFA Women's World Cup Australia and New Zealand 2023 are, in alphabetic order, Adelaide, Auckland, Brisbane, Dunedin, Hamilton, Melbourne, Perth, Sydney, with 2 stadiums, and Wellington. So congratulations, of course, to these host cities. Thanks to all the others as well. We will, of course, celebrate a great football summer. But before that, I would just like to play a short video introducing the host cities. Beautiful. Thank you very much. So as the first co-hosted FIFA Women's World Cup, co-hosted between two countries and from a football perspective between two continents, FIFA Women's World Cup, and the first ever edition to feature 32 teams, I congratulate again and welcome the 9 host cities. On behalf of FIFA, we definitely look forward to working very, very closely with you and with the whole of Australia and New Zealand. And now, in conclusion, and before concluding, I would like to hand over again the floor to Chris and Joanna, please.
So once again, no mai, haere mai, kite mai, ki Aotearoa. So I think one of the exciting things for us is that we now know our host cities. So we're looking forward to working with our partners, Football Australia, FIFA, and our other partners to ensure that this edition of World Cup for women is going to be the best ever to date. I know that there are some very excited host cities and stadia that will be watching this, and there will be some that will be disappointed. But I think what I'd like to say is that there will also be opportunities for us to bring the World Cup to those cities, starting now with our legacy, and our legacy will go on and leave a lasting impression for women's sport in the global environment. So kia ora.
Thank you. Look, delighted for the cities that have been successful. As Johanna said, this is for the whole of Australia and the whole of New Zealand, so no one will be left behind. We had a lot of worthy cities bidding, and we will share the joy. I think I can hear champagne across the country being popped as we speak. But it's a wonderful occasion. I think this will now galvanise the football communities to go to the next level. And I personally look forward to welcoming the football family to Australia for what should be the world's best FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023.
Well, thanks very much to Joanna, to Chris, to the whole of Australia and to the whole of New Zealand, to the host cities, to all other cities. But as you rightly say, everyone will be part of what will be the best ever Women's World Cup. And I think at this stage we can also announce that the opening match of the Women's World Cup will be played in Auckland at Eden Park, and the final in Sydney at Stadium Australia. With that in mind, and knowing that we'll have an exciting few years in front of us preparing for the tournament and a fantastic Women's World Cup, I would like again to thank everyone, to wish you all the best, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep enjoying football. Welcome there in 2023 with the entire world to witness the best ever Women's World Cup of FIFA. Thank you very much, all the best, and see you soon. Bye-bye.